Play CCN, which is brought to you by ARBS 2026. I'm your host, Sandra Rossi. The International Energy Agency has warned that the war in the Middle East is creating the largest supply disruption in the history of the global oil market. It is happening at a time when demand for energy has never been greater. Global demand has grown 60% since the year 2000, with most of the increase coming from emerging and developing countries. According to the Energy Agency, global output fell by approximately 8 million barrels per day in the month of March compared to February. In addition to rising fuel costs, manufacturers are already dealing with escalating raw material costs, tariffs and supply chain issues. To top it off, the US national debt has reached a record $38.86 trillion this month, with interest payments now consuming 17% of total federal spending. Also this week, ARBS CEO Amanda Searle addressed some of the most pressing issues to be tackled at the upcoming ARBS 2026. As the industry's biggest event, ARBS is always a great opportunity to come together and have discussions that really matter. And there is no issue more pressing than the skill shortage. Despite all the work that's being done to lift female representation in HVAC&R, progress has been slow. Searle said in 2025, females made up just 11.5% of all trade apprentices. This is a marginal increase on what it was 10 years ago. She said even in the face of recent improvements, the current flow rate is not steep enough to match the demand profile the sector is currently facing. Searle was clear. If the apprentice pipeline was working, women wouldn't make up 11.5% of apprentices and only 3% of the entire trade workforce. These are dismal figures, proving that there is still a lot of work to do. This year, ARBS is being held in Melbourne from the 5th to the 7th of May. And finally, Carrier is working on an interesting project to turn air conditioners into energy assets. As we know, HVAC is the biggest energy user in buildings. Carrier has commenced a pilot with HVAC systems that have built-in batteries to store energy when demand is low and discharge it when demand spikes. Carrier said that even if a portion of the heating and cooling load can be shifted using batteries and AI, it could free up gigawatts of capacity. This could turn HVAC into an active, controllable asset, making it part of energy infrastructure rather than just a cost centre. Well, that's it for our headlines this week, which were brought to you by ARBS 2026. Thank you for watching.